So let's take a look at Cade Cunningham's defense in this February 26th game versus the Boston Celtics. I said in the article, not a ton of chances for him to show that off-ball IQ, but here on the first play of the game, there is. The Pistons aren't going to switch this back screen, and Cade does a great job checking Robert Williams here to allow Stewart to recover from the screen. Not well executed by the Celtics, but well done by Cade Cunningham. Now comes some of the on-ball issues. So here a Tatum jab step really moves Cade out of the way, allows a driving lane, and then you see this is the pros and the cons of his active hands. On this one, he rakes across Tatum's arms, gets his first foul on the first possession of the game. Again, here, he's able to show that basketball IQ. Tough matchup with Kojo, so he's going to scram switch it and get a little bit better matchups right there. Now, he loses Horford just a little bit. Don't love this part, but what I do like is right here, some discipline, not swiping at the ball and getting a second foul right away, like on the second possession of the game, and stays involved on the weak side for a rebound. A few possessions later, we're going to see the first time where getting through the screens becomes an issue. This one off ball staggered, and I don't know if the communication isn't there in terms of are we switching, are we not? I don't know who messes it up. Maybe Grant's supposed to take Williams as he gets through the screen there, but whatever it is not executed by the Pistons. It's not communicated. And then with 8.5 to go in the first, we do see Cade commit his second foul. Jaylen Brown attacking downhill, and you'll see right here, Cade's hands straight out as he's just active. I love it. But in this situation, I think you got to go hands straight up and just not put yourself in a position to get your second foul right there. I do think that's something we saw better from him late in his rookie year. And then Coach Casey left him in the game. The Celtics continued to try to attack him when he was in foul trouble. Here, he holds up pretty well against Tatum. You see he's not able to be super aggressive, but at least forces him into a contested jump shot. Now holding up on the ball. Here in transition, you're going to see Tatum really shake him again with just kind of a subtle jab step right there, and you're going to see the amount of separation Tatum's able to create. So something that Cade struggled with a little bit in this game, and then even here, you see him swiping at the ball. So he has 2 fouls. We're not even 6 minutes into the first quarter. The foul wasn't on him there, but it very well could have been. And then Jaylen Brown's going to get him a little bit as well. He's able to shake him. Cade does a better job here staying in front, but again, you're going to see him swipe down at the ball. Jaylen Brown ends up traveling with some help from Stu, but just not necessarily holding up in isolation situations, which is tough with 2 fouls. As even here, Grant Williams is able to attack and go by him in a kind of a secondary transition. And then again, swiping at the ball, active hands, but you got 2 fouls. Now he has 3 in the first half. Moving into the second half, they actually put his match up to Jaylen Brown. We're going to see a really nice possession here. On ball, is able to move his feet, stay in front. Again, you see 2 hands swiping down at the ball, ends up going out of bounds, but a nice job holding up there. He got his 4th foul, an offensive foul, about midway through the third, so they switched him on to Al Horford, and again, the Celtics tried to attack him. I actually think he does a really nice job here. Not that you want him guarding these type of matchups, but here against Horford, he holds up, is strong, and there you see him just straight up. Even though Horford makes it, he's able to hold up with those fouls. Now we're going to move into a little bit later in the third, gets switched out onto Jaylen Brown. And again, you see the reaching. So instead of really moving his feet, you see he's got those out of position now here early guarding Brown. So he reaches, Brown plays through it. Nice block by Stewart that leads to transition the other way. But Cade not just able to hold up in that situation. And then another one off ball. I don't know if it's supposed to be a switch with KO, if he's supposed to get through, if Bagley's supposed to switch. I don't know. Again, I'm not sure who's at fault, but there's a few of these possessions where it's just not executed that Cade was involved with. And then off the ball, this was something you noticed all year long with him. Guarding a shooter, and Pritchard loses track of him, and he's able to knock down a 3 in the fourth quarter when the Pistons were up just 3 on that possession. And then 4.5 minutes to go, and now they're going to try to attack him because of those fouls. I believe he's got 5 now, and you see he's just not able to be super aggressive. I do like that he's able to hold up when people try to bully him, but he's not even really able to contest as Jaylen Brown knocks it down right there. Celtics have now taken a 10-point lead, and then the final one more. This one on ball, a little bit of confusion and defending it correctly. I don't know if he thought there was going to be a switch, not sure, but kind of gets blown by. Marcus Smart's able to attack, force some help, and Pritchard's able to knock down the 3. Again, I knew going into this one it might be a little bit of a struggle because of the fouls, and I knew that going in, but not one of Cade's best games in terms of defense.